Hi guys, I'm Shandor, welcome to my cinema. Today I'm about to watch the 1941 film noir classic, The Maltese Falcon. After having watched Casablanca, so many of you have recommended this movie to me and I was like, alright, I'm actually absolutely up for it. All of you said that Humphrey Bogart's amazing in this, and I'm pretty sure he is. As usual, I know pretty much nothing about this movie. I know that Humphrey Bogart's in it, I know that Mary Astor's in it, and also I think Peter Lorre's in this movie. He was also in Casablanca, so this should be really good. And I like film noir anyway, so let's not waste any more time. Here comes the Maltese Falcon. 3, 2, 1. The Maltese Falcon. Humphrey Bogart, Mary Astor, Gladys George, Peter Lorre. I was right. Really ominous music. I like that. In 1539, the Knights Templars of Malta paid tribute to Charles V of Spain by sending him a golden falcon encrusted from beak to claw with rarest jewels. But pirates seized the galley carrying this priceless token, and the fate of the Maltese Falcon remains a mystery to this day. Alright, sounds pretty intriguing.
There's a girl wants to see you. Her name's Wonderly.
Wonderly?
I guess so.
That's a name.
You'll want to see her anyway. She's a knockout.
A knockout?
Sure in, Effie, darling. Sure in.
Humphrey Bogart just oozes charisma, whatever he does.
I inquired at the hotel for the name of a reliable private detective. They mentioned yours.
Okay, so he's a private detective.
I'm trying to find my sister. I have reason to believe that she's here in San Francisco with a man by the name of Thursby. Floyd Thursby. Mother and father in Honolulu have killed him. I've got to find her before they get back home. They're coming home the first of the month.
You've had word of your sister?
A letter from her about 2 weeks ago. I sent her a telegram begging her to come home. I sent it to general delivery here. That was the only address she gave me. I waited a week and no answer came, so I decided to come out here myself. I told her in my letter that I'd be at the St. Mark and for her to meet me there. I waited 3 whole days. She didn't come, didn't even send a message. It was horrible, waiting.
We're right into it.
Oh, excuse me.
Interesting.
Oh, it's all right, Miles.
We've already got an interesting story going on.
Miles Archer.
Miles Archer.
Miss Wonderly wants us to find the sister, get her away from him, and back home. Right?
Yes. I don't think he'd hesitate to kill Corinne if he thought it would save him.
Could he cover up by marrying
What?
her?
He has a wife and 3 children in England.
What time's he coming to see you?
After 8 o'clock.
All right, Miss Wonderly. We'll have a man there.
I'll look after it myself.
Thank you.
He likes her. Alright, well, we jumped right into it. We've got so much information. Pretty intriguing information, I might add. I feel like there's a lot more to this story though. Hey! Alright! Things are happening, huh? Oh yeah, I love this aesthetic. I absolutely love this aesthetic. Yep, film noir it is.
Hello?
I'm already very much intrigued. It's just the beginning of the movie. Well, yeah. Looks like there's definitely much more to this case. And I'm dying to find out.
Huh? Checked out. What time? Oh. Any forwarding address? Thanks.
Alright, so she checked out at a hotel. I have so many questions. Why did she choose exactly them? Did she have a specific reason for that?
Sit down. Drink?
Interesting framing with Humphrey Bogart's back to us.
Be reasonable, Sam. Give us a break, will you? How are we going to turn up anything on Miles' killing if you don't tell us what you got?
To get to Thursby's joint, Gary and Leavenworth, you could do it easily in that time.
What's your boyfriend getting at, Tom?
Just this. Thursby was shot down in front of his hotel about a half an hour after you left Bush Street.
Get paws off me.
What time did you get home?
He was shot in the back 4 times with a 44 or 45 from across the street. Nobody saw it, but that's how it figures.
Okay, so the guy they were telling is also dead?
Success to crime.
Thursby Archer murders linked. Private detective was shadowing Thursby.
Oh, Sam.
What? They kissed on the lips?
Well, I thought you said if it wasn't for Miles, you'd...
Oh, they're having an affair?
You shouldn't have come here today, darling. You ought to be home.
You'll come soon.
As soon as I can.
Okay, seems like nothing is black and white here. It's all in the gray.
Someday you're going to find it out. Spade and Archer. Oh, yes, Miss Wonderley.
Oh, Wonderly called.
I have a terrible, terrible confession to make.
Let's hear it.
That story I told you yesterday was just a story.
Oh, that. Well, we didn't exactly believe your story, Miss... what is your name? Wonderly or LeBlanc?
It's really O'Shaughnessy, Bridget O'Shaughnessy.
We
Okay.
didn't exactly believe your story, Miss O'Shaughnessy. We believed you $200.
You mean that?
I mean, you paid us more than if you'd been telling us the truth and enough more to make it all right.
Smart.
Yeah, with 10,000 insurance, no children, and a wife that didn't like him.
Please don't.
That's the way it was.
He's straight. I mean, he's a no bullshit guy.
But I gotta know what it's all about.
I can't tell you. I can't tell you now.
Why?
I will later, when I can. You've got to trust me, Mr. Spade.
How?
I've no right to ask you. I know I haven't, but I do ask you. Help me.
Can we believe her? I don't think we can believe her.
Well, I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to be of much help to you unless I've got some idea what it's all about. For instance, I've got to have some sort of a line on your Floyd Thursby. Why did you want him shadowed?
I wanted to find out how far he'd gone, whom he was meeting, things like that.
Did he kill Archer?
Certainly.
He had a Luger in his shoulder holster. Archer wasn't shot with a Luger.
Floyd always carried an extra revolver in his overcoat pocket.
Why all the guns?
He lived by them. I do thank you for what you've done. I'll have to take my chances.
She is very, very suspicious.
Got about $500 left.
Give it to me.
Okay, so far this seems like a very dialogue-heavy movie. I don't know if it's keep on going to be like that. Lucille Sharp, Queen's Road, Hong Kong. So at least she was telling the truth about Hong Kong, I guess. So many swipes in this movie. I like the swipes.
Will you come in, Mr. Cairo?
Peter Lorre. Hey, hey.
A certain relationship between that unfortunate happening and the death a little later of the man Thursby.
Who's this guy?
Mr. Spade, I'm trying to recover ornament that, shall we say, has been mislaid.
Is it the Maltese Falcon?
If you could assist me. The ornament is a statuette.
I guess so.
Black figure of
It definitely is that.
$5,000.
You will clasp your hands together at the back of your neck.
What?
I intend to search your offices, Mr. Spade. I warn you, if you attempt to prevent me, I shall certainly shoot you.
What is happening? Well, so much for that. Didn't I expect a fist fight? Well, he knocked him out cold. Who is this guy? What is going on? I want to know everything right now. Joel Cairo. Traveler. Oh, so many passports.
Imagine my embarrassment when I found out that $5,000 offer was just hooey.
Mr. Spade, my offer is genuine. I am prepared to pay $5,000 for the figure's return. Oh, you want some assurance of my sincerity. Retainer, would that do?
It might.
You will take, say, $100?
No, I will take, say, $200.
Oh, may I please have my gun now?
Oh, sure. I've forgotten all about it.
You will please clasp your hands together at the back of your neck. I intend to search your office.
Of course.
Sure. Go ahead. I won't stop you.
I love his reaction. So many shady things are going on. This is good. Yeah, he's being followed. You know, I still think there's a lot more to this story. Oh, he tricked them. Good.
You won't get into any trouble, will you?
I don't mind a reasonable amount of trouble.
Sit down.
He doesn't. Okay. Yeah, he's a total alpha. Just like he was in Casablanca.
You aren't exactly the sort of a person you pretend to be, are you?
I'm not sure I know exactly what you mean.
The schoolgirl manner, you know, blushing, stammering, and all that.
I haven't lived a good life. I've been bad.
Yeah, well, that's good, because if you actually were as innocent as you pretend to be, we'd never get anywhere.
I won't be innocent.
By the way, I saw Joel Cairo tonight.
Oh, tricky.
You know him?
Only slightly.
Tricky. Okay.
You're good. You're very good.
What did he say?
About what?
About me?
Nothing.
What did you talk about then?
He offered me $5,000 for the Black Bird. I said $5,000 was a lot of money.
It is. It's more than I can ever offer you if I have to bid for your loyalty.
That's good coming from you. What have you ever given me beside money? Haven't you tried to buy my loyalty with money and nothing else?
What else is there I can buy you with?
Oh, come on. Really? Okay. Seems like he's an opportunist, you know. Whatever comes his way, if you can make any sort of profit, whether it be, you know, a kiss or money,
I don't care what your secrets
he's going
are.
for it.
You get your business with Cairo over with, then we'll see how we stand.
And you let me go about it with him in my own way?
Oh, sure.
Oh, someone's watching him. And he knows.
I'm delighted to see you again, madame.
I was sure you would be, Joe.
No, okay, they know each other. You know what? I love how this scene is lit.
The money is ready.
In cash?
Oh, yes.
You're ready to pay $5,000 if we turn over the Falcon to you.
Again, this framing. Humphrey Bogart showing his back to us.
But you might be able to get around him, Joel, as you did the one in Istanbul.
Wow, her delivery changed so much. Right.
This is the second time that you have laid hands on me.
When you're slapped, you'll take it and like it.
Wow, that was cool. So yeah, I think she's being her genuine self here. At last.
All right, Spade, we'll go. Maybe you're right in bucking us. Think it over.
What the?
I guess we're going in.
I guess you are.
Then when he went out to talk to you, he left her here with a pistol. And she said as soon as you leave, they are going to kill
Man,
you.
everybody's
So I called for
shady.
help because I
Everybody's
didn't want
super
you to leave
shady.
me and be murdered. And then she strapped me with a pistol.
Why didn't you make him tell the truth?
All right.
Anyway, Mr. Shaughnessy and I discussed the matter, and we decided to find out exactly how much he knew about Miles and Thursby's killing, so we asked him to come up here. Now, maybe we did put the question to him a little roughly.
Look at how she smiles at him.
When you hear them going, one of you scream, and then we'll see how far along we can string them until they tumble.
Wow. Man, he's a professional liar, also.
It was one of mine. Too bad it was only a 25, or maybe you could prove that was the gun that Miles and Thursby were shot with.
What? Oh, okay. Wow. Tension in the air.
I hope you know what you're doing, Sam.
I did not expect Humphrey Bogart to get slapped or punched. There I'm saying, and he's laughing about it.
Was there any truth at all in that yarn?
Some. Not very much.
You know what? These are very intriguing, interesting characters. I have to say, all of them are shady. All of them are hiding something. I like that.
I want to talk to Mr. Cairo, Joel Cairo.
There's the guy again.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, he's gonna confront him.
Where is he?
Oh,
Cairo.
what do you think you're doing, Jack? Kidding me?
I'll tell you when I am. New York, aren't you?
Shove off. Shove off.
People lose teeth talking like that. If you want to hang around, you'll be polite.
Nice. I really enjoy the conversations in this movie, I have to say.
How are we going to get it if I don't play along with it?
You always have a very smooth explanation ready.
Right. He is definitely a player. He is a player.
And when I told him you weren't in, he said, would you please tell him that the young man gave me his message and that I phoned and will phone again.
Oh, Gutman.
Gutman, huh?
So he is
Thanks,
the
darling.
fat man, apparently.
I'd have to say she's a surprise witness or something you're keeping undercover until the last minute.
You're a darling.
Yes, she is. She's the awesomest character here. At least she's the cutest.
Oh, yes, Mr. Gutman, I got it. Yeah, I've been waiting to hear from you.
Oh, Mr.
Well, now,
Gutman.
the sooner the better.
One thing, I really like the pacing of this movie. There's never a dull moment. Ever.
Ah, Mr. Spade.
How do you do, Mr.
Hey, he was also in Casablanca. I don't know his name, but he was also in Casablanca. That's so cool.
I distrust a close-mouthed man. He generally picks the wrong time to talk and says the wrong things.
True.
I tell you right out, I'm a man who likes talking to a man who likes to talk.
Swell. Will we talk about the blackbird?
You're the man for me, sir. No beating about the bush, right to the point.
Absolutely.
Now let's talk about the blackbird.
Let's. Mr. Spade, have you any conception of how much money can be got for that blackbird?
And I know the value in human life you people put on it.
She didn't tell you what it is? Caro didn't either?
He offered me $10,000 for it.
$10,000, mind you, not even pounds.
He actually offered 5, you know?
Think it over. You got till 5 o'clock. And you're either in or out. For keeps.
Wow, he is a player. Even though he's a private detective, that smile on his face. See? Even though he's a private detective, he's barely more than just a very smart criminal.
Ah, come in, sir. Thank you for coming. Come in.
Here. You shouldn't let him go around with these on him. He might get himself hurt. Let's talk about the blackbird.
All right, sir. Let's.
Why does this movie put a smile on my face? Seriously.
An acknowledgement that Malta was stood under Spade. You follow me?
He said as well.
Have you any conception of the extreme, the immeasurable wealth of the order of that time?
I imagine they were pretty well fixed.
Pretty well is putting it mildly. They were rolling in wealth, sir. We all know the holy wars to them were largely a matter of loot. The knights were profoundly grateful to the Emperor Charles for the glorious golden falcon, crusted from head to foot.
Golden
The
Falcon.
finest jewels in their covers.
Okay.
Had by that time acquired a coat of black enamel, so that it looked nothing more than a fairly interesting black statuette.
Oh, so they were covering the gold.
Then, in 1923, a Greek dealer named Carlos Constantinides found it in an obscure shop. Well, sir, to hold it safe, while pursuing his researches into its history, Carlos re-enameled the bird. On the train, I opened the paper, the Times, and read that Carlos's establishment had been burglarized and him murdered. Sure enough, on arriving there, I discovered the bird was gone.
What's your idea of a fair bargain?
I will give you $25,000 when you deliver the Falcon to me.
25,000
$25,000 later on.
and another 25,000. So $50,000 in 1941.
It's a lot of dough.
It's a lot of dough.
Minimum, huh? What's the maximum?
The maximum, I refuse to guess.
Oh, is he drugged?
Pick me.
Everyone's freaking shady in this movie. I really enjoy it. Oh! Whoa, that was brutal. Cairo.
Listen, you get on back to the office and wait there till I come or you hear from me. Yeah, let's do something right for a change.
Wow, that's an interesting line to say. Is he just merely a pawn in this game, by the way? Why him, you know? La Paloma from Hong Kong. Of course. Ship is on fire.
You know.
Is the Falcon?
Oh.
What?
Here. Here, none of that now. Come on.
Poor Effie. She's so cute. There's no way this is the Falcon. Or is it?
We've got it, Angel. We've got it.
Hurt him. It was Miss O'Shaughnessy. She wants you. She's in danger.
Where
That's
is
a
she?
lie.
Wellington, 26 Ancho.
Yeah, it's Captain Jacoby, master of the La Paloma. You're a good man, sister.
Oh, so he was the captain of the ship that was burned. And he had the Falcon. What? Wow. This is an awesome crime movie, guys.
Hiding in a doorway up the street.
I
thought you'd never come.
just can't trust her. I can't. Uh-oh. I'm guessing the others are there too. Yep.
We've got to have a fall guy. The police have got to have a victim. Somebody they can pin those 3 murders on. Find somebody, a victim, when the time comes. If I don't, I'll be it.
Yep, he's right. He's right.
Let's give him the gunsel. He actually did shoot Thursby and Jacoby, didn't he? Anyways, made to order for the part. Look at him.
It's ridiculous. I feel towards Wilma here just exactly as if he were my own son. Really, I do. But, well, what do you think of this, Wilma? Mighty funny, eh?
Mighty funny.
Yeah, the dialogues in this are just magnificent. Awesome dialogues.
Be bad for business.
No, Wilma. We can't have any of that. You shouldn't let yourself attach so much importance to these things.
Think I'll have to lay off me then.
No, Wilma.
The expression on his face.
Your plan is not at all satisfactory, sir.
Great acting.
If you think she can be rigged for the part, I'm perfectly willing to discuss it with you.
You seem to forget that you are not in a position at all to insist upon anything.
Now, come, gentlemen.
Well,
Let's
then,
keep
come.
our discussion on a friendly basis.
And if I know you can't afford to kill me, how are you going to scare me into giving it to you?
Well, sir, there are other means of persuasion besides killing and threatening to kill.
That's very true. Very true.
But as you know, sir, in the heat of action, men are likely to forget where their best interests lie and let their emotions carry them away.
Awesome lines. I love the lines in this movie.
Wilma! Wilma!
Hey! Did not expect that. Why do I feel like almost all of them are gonna die at the end of this movie? I just had this feeling. Maybe I'm very wrong about it, but yeah, I think almost all of them are gonna die.
We then left the boat and set out for my hotel, where I was to pay Miss O'Shaughnessy and receive the bird. Well, sir, we mere men should have known better.
What an awesome performance by him. I think he's lying though.
Fortunately for us, it had taken us too long to persuade Miss O'Shaughnessy. And you had the Falcon before we could reach you.
Very, very tricky people. Awesome performances, by the way. Yeah, this is good.
But I want you to know I couldn't be fonder of you if you were my own son. But, well, if you lose a son, it's possible to get another. There's only one Maltese Falcon. It should be transacted in a businesslike manner.
Poor Wilmer. He's broken.
I dare say you're going to give her some money, but if you don't give her as much as she thinks she ought to have, my word of advice is, be careful.
Dangerous.
Very.
Man, this scene's been going on for a long, long time. It feels like a theater play. And it's done immaculately.
Thanks, lady. Sorry to spoil your day of rest.
Not the first one you spoiled. Anything else?
No, thanks.
Bye-bye then.
Why do I have the feeling that it's not going to be the Falcon? And why am I smiling? Man, am I enjoying this. It's there. Oh, there will be blood. There will be blood for sure.
We'll make sure.
Okay, taking the enamel off. It's not it?
Fake. It's a phony. It's lead.
It's lead?
It's lead. It's a fake.
No way.
You stupid fathead, you!
Wow. Awesome performances. Awesome performances. Amazing actors.
Well, sir, it'll be an additional expenditure in time of only 5 15/17%.
I'm going with you.
Oh, Wilmer's gone.
But frankly, sir, I'd like to have you along. You're a man of nice judgment and many resources. Now that there's no alternative, I dare say you'll manage the police without a fall guy.
I'll make out all right.
Well, sir, the shortest farewell's the best. Thank you.
They're shady, but they're elegant about it.
When you first came to my office, why did you want Thursby shadowed?
I told you, Sam, I thought he was betraying me, and I wanted to find out.
That's a lie. You had Thursby hooked and you knew it, and you wanted to get rid of him before Jacoby came with the loot so you wouldn't have to split it with him. Isn't that so? Miles wasn't clumsy enough to be spotted the first night. You told Thursby he was being followed.
Yes.
I told him.
She is the worst.
But he'd have gone up there with you, Angel. He was just dumb enough for that.
Wow.
He'd have looked you up and down and licked his lips and gone, grinning from ear to ear.
Wow.
Now, why did you shoot Miles?
I didn't mean to at first. Really, I didn't.
She's the worst.
But when I found out that Floyd couldn't be frightened, I can't look at you and tell you this. I'd have come back to you sooner or later. From the very first instant I saw you, I knew.
That's a lie.
You get a good break, you'll be out of Tehachapi in 20 years, and you can come back to me then.
Wow. That's a comeback.
You're not.
Yes, Angel, I'm going to send you over.
That's right, you
Chances
better.
are you'll get off with life. That means if you're a good girl, you'll be out in 20 years. I'll be waiting for you. If they hang you, I'll always remember you.
Cold. Cold. I like that.
You're taking the fall.
That's right.
Just pretending you cared to trap me like this. You didn't care at all. You don't love me.
I won't play the sap for you. You killed Miles, and you're going over for it.
And that's that.
Surely Mr. Archer wasn't so much to you as...
Look at his face. He's freaking angry.
Maybe I do. I'll have some rotten nights after I've sent you over, but that'll pass.
Yeah, he's very, very practical. He's very objective.
Hello, Tom. Got him?
Got him.
Swell. Here's another one for you. She killed Miles. Oh, and I've got some exhibits. The boy's guns, one of Cairo's, and a $1,000 bill I was supposed to be bribed with.
Oh,
This black
man.
statuette here that all the fuss was about.
He's just as shady as everyone else. Well, at least no one died. That's the end. Well, guys, this was the Maltese Falcon. Alright, for a film noir, this movie put a huge, huge smile on my face. I mean, how enjoyable was that? I absolutely loved the performances. Humphrey Bogart is a freaking genius. What an amazing actor. But what I enjoyed the most about this movie was the intrigue. This is a very, very well written story. So, you know, even though as things were moving along, I was like, I'm completely lost, but I want to know everything. I want to know absolutely everything. I absolutely enjoyed the third act. I mentioned in my reaction that it was almost like a theater play and it was done very, very well. This was a great movie. I enjoyed Casablanca more. Casablanca is pretty much untouchable, but I mean, come on. This is an amazing, amazing journey. What a very, very well done, enjoyable, really, really intriguing movie. This is an awesome, awesome crime movie. Guys, thank you so much for recommending this movie for me. Please keep on recommending these amazing classic movies. I'm gonna get to all of them in time, okay? Anyway, thank you so much for watching this movie together with me. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe. And see you all next time at the cinema. Bye.